Buenos dias, beautiful Sun Up at 7 family. Welcome back to your Monday episode. Thank you so much for making some company to Renata and our guest. And we move on to our next exciting conversation because we're talking about pride in our city. It's a cleanup campaign that's upcoming this weekend, organized by the Sea of Life, partnering with many organizations within the Belize City community, which is so great to hear. Today we're going to find out more details about that event and what's the impact behind it. Joining us on our couch to give us more details, we have Paulita Bennett-Marin, Director of Sea of Life. Paulita, good morning. How is your energy from 1 to 10 today, 10 being the highest?
I want to say 9.
9. Okay.
With that tennis on, it better be a 9.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's so good to have you on the couch. Always talking about the great work that you and Sea of Life are doing to improve the quality of life, especially for Belize City, which is like super cool. We are joined also by Matthew Romero. You're part of the Belize Youth Movement, Matthew. Good morning.
Hi, morning, guys.
How is your energy today, 1 to 10?
Before I came here, it was low 5, 6, 7.
You're getting
but after
there.
interacting with you guys, I'm at an 11 now.
Oh, all right. I love it.
We're ranging. And it's good to have that kind of energy on a Monday morning.
That
but
is
also
absolutely
because of
true.
the conversation we're going to be having for the weekend, it's good to have that high energy to get people pumped and ready to do this.
Yeah.
So we've been doing this cleanup campaign for, we learned, about 3 years.
Yes.
And that's really exciting to see that we're able to keep it going for so long, too. Talk to us a little bit about last year's one before we even get into this year's one so we can get excited about it. How was that?
Yeah, sure. So, yes, this is for Sea of Life going into our 3rd year of doing cleanups. We started just organizing with other groups and joining their cleanups. And then once we started working on school campuses, we introduced this process called trash blitz, where we take the waste and then we audit it. We separate it. We look for the brands, we look for the materials, we count what types of items there are. We really get a lot of deep data on what's happening across waste. And so we started that because we're also doing refillable water on campuses. And so we wanted to be able to measure the impact of the refillable stations to see if we're actually reducing plastic. And we are, big time.
Okay.
Ooh,
When you put in
great.
refill, you see a lot less plastic because no more of the single-use waters. So since then, what happened is a lot of the organizations that we're friends with, we've been talking about the need to really do something focused on Belize City at large, not just on the campuses, but in the community. Getting out in the streets, talking to neighbors, sharing information, and really trying to centralize pride for our city. A lot of times people have something that's not so nice to say about some of our neighborhoods or our city in general, but really, let's be real. Belize City is the coolest place across the country.
I love it. Yeah.
It's where everything happens, and there's no reason that we can't give some love back to it. So we've decided to do 4 large-scale cleanups across the city, each in a different community. We did Yabra last time.
Yeah.
We're doing Port Loyola this time. Then we'll pick 2 more locations, and it's really more than a cleanup. We're cleaning up, yes. We're also, there's teams of citizen scientists. St. Catherine's Academy helps with putting the students together to collect the data with us. But we're talking to neighbors, we're passing out flyers, we're reasoning with folks to say, let's keep our community clean.
Yeah.
You know?
I love this because I just, like a couple of days ago, somebody said, I wish Belizeans had more civic pride. You know, and we often hear this word just like roaming around and people, but what does civic pride mean, right? And how do we get to that place where people actually get to care? But it's doing initiatives like yours, right? So which is getting more community stakeholders involved in caring, showing what it is to like lead by example, but also seeing the impact that it can have. Because as you say, we've seen that through the years of doing this work, we can see the number of plastic has decreased, and which is like great advocacy work for people to see like, okay, when somebody may feel like nobody's doing it, but there's come somebody and say, we're doing it and we're doing the work. So I can see now where civic pride can come in, and you know, if people are searching for a meaning or how can they go ahead and develop that, that's a great partnership to have with
And
you.
seeing others come out there, it kind of like pushes you like, oh, I should care about my city a little bit too.
Yeah.
I should love on my city. If they're doing it, why can't I pick up something and do it? So it kind of really builds an incentive in your mind to be like, I could be doing, I'm gonna jump the bandwagon. I'm gonna be on the bandwagon too, everybody else.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring Matthew in this conversation. Tell us a little bit about the Belize Youth Movement and how their involvement is with this cleanup.
Well, I mean, off the bat, as the name says, Belize Youth Movement, we're a youth-focused group. You know, we do some politics and everything, but at the end of the day, what it really is about is pushing, advocating for the interests of youth.
Of course.
So education is at the top of our list. Sports, community service, youth in politics, because we are the youth arm of the PUP, right? But at the end of the day, when Ms. Paulita came to me with this idea, Matthew, would BYM like to be a partner in this? It was an automatic yes, because this is one of those things that you can directly see how your actions would impact your community. Right? And the first time we had the cleanup, I was so amazed to see how structured this was, how organized Sea of Life is, and how well all these partners work together. Right? So very high impact, high visibility, like Ms. Paulita mentioned. And like I said, it was an automatic yes. So
It's a no-brainer. We got to do
yeah,
this, of course.
And we are, being a youth group, a youth movement, being a part of this is a no-brainer, like you said, because we are the future of this country, right? We're all young people here, and for those that are young at heart, it's clear to see that, we want to take care of what we have, and that we're taking care of the future of our country. I mean, we don't want any more, negative environmental impacts. So this is us playing our part. This is a small part, that we can, help out to make some big impact. And thanks to Ms. Paulita, she has really done a lot of good work in raising awareness, creating impact with these cleanups and all the work that Sea of Life does. So, kudos to her. And
That's true.
especially thanks to all our partners as well,
Yeah, the people think, like you, are just looking at, oh, this is a no-brainer. We have to do this. It's good to have that kind of mentality when it comes to these kind of cleanups. Because people say, well, we have other things that we have to do. There are other priorities. We can't make it or so. But when you look at it, no, I have to be a part of this. This is my country. This is my city. This is my place, so I want to take care of.
Like I'm still navigating this thought of civic pride. And then you mentioned something just now, like we're here. Belize City is one of the coolest places that you can be in. And I think that's what it takes, right? You got to love where you're at for you to say, like, let's make this place even better. And I hope that people are able to connect with that. To say, like, we live in a really cool place and let's do something about it. So in regard about doing something about it, let's give us some details about the upcoming cleanup campaign for Saturday.
Oh boy.
Where's it going to be?
Okay. So we're meeting at 7 a.m. So
It's a good time.
And the weather's going to be good, too.
Yeah, it's going to be a
Yes.
little cool front, I
Yes,
think.
it's going to be cold. So 7 a.m. at Port Loyola Library.
Loyola Library compound.
Okay.
Yep. And then we'll do that neighborhood. So we create maps and then we send folks out on different blocks. Some of the people on the teams are with the grabbers and the buckets or the bags, and they're collecting. Some of the people have informational flyers and they're talking to neighbors.
Nice.
And they're asking folks to get involved and educating about the issues. Because plastic pollution is not just litter, right? Plastic pollution is also, and it creates impacts on our health. So we're talking about microplastics, we're talking about the ingestion of microplastics. So if folks at least have the information, they can make more informed decisions about how they live and what they eat and drink from, right? And so that's what we're doing. Everybody goes out in teams. They generally go out for about 30 to 45 minutes, collect waste, come back. The citizen scientists then sort it and log all the data. Last time, I think we collected almost 5,000 pieces of trash.
Jeez Louise, that's a
So-
lot of trash.
Yeah, so it's huge. It's a huge issue. Think about that's just one morning of trash cleanup in one little community. So we can have an impact.
Yeah.
But the bigger impact will be when we start to choose not to have so much single-use plastic for everything. So yeah, Saturday, 7 a.m., probably, hopefully wrap up between 11 and noon. It's usually a half-day event. Lots of organizations joining us that people volunteer with, the Audubon Society, Oceana, a slew of groups, even for-profits, like Old Belize comes out, and they bring their whole team and their trucks and everything to take the waste away. So we really have all sorts of partners stepping up.
That's amazing.
Yes,
Yeah.
great job.
So come out, wear sneakers, be comfy. If you have work gloves, bring work gloves. We encourage all reuse of everything. Bring a water bottle. There's free water there. And yeah, we're going to have some fun.
Okay, so
Yeah.
for viewers out there that are listening and they want to get involved, the details are right there. Literally, Port Loyola Library. You can go at 7 a.m. and you can be able to be paired up in a team, and you can go out bring out? Is there an age range for children? Because I was just thinking like
All ages.
bring every
I think we
Everybody.
had all ages, right?
Yeah, last time it was everybody, you know.
everybody in the
Kids,
community
kids, adults.
come out.
everyone.
And this is I'm hoping people from Portland specifically would come out.
Would to
This
come
is
out.
your community.
Yeah.
You know, you want to beautify it. You want to make sure you're giving it back. You know what it's duly needed.
What if people from Port Loyola want to pick up their trash in their neighborhood and just bag it for you? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. The more the merrier. Come
All
on
right.
out.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. So, as we're wrapping up this conversation, for persons that are listening out here that would want to, if they can't make it to this one, but they would want to join, they would want to volunteer, they want to be a part of the change, how can they get in contact with Save Life?
Hit up any one of the organizations involved. You could look on Belize Youth Movement's Instagram, Sea of Life, Oceana, Belize Audubon, Belize Game Fish Association. We have Rotaract clubs involved. I mean, there's so many groups. And just ask, even if your group's not involved, ask them. Say, hey, let's get involved with this plastic-free, prideful Belize campaign. Any groups welcome. Then they get down, add their logo to the event flyer, and then we all cross-promote it and get more people out.
Are you open to invitations for somebody to take you to Kyle, for instance, and lead a cleanup there?
We could do a cleanup We
All
have
right.
had folks
Okay.
say, hey, how could we do this down in our community? And we're like, okay, we can help you with how we laid out ours. And then
Okay.
Sea of Life, we do work across the country. So we work in Stan Creek, we work in Corozal, we work in Belize. Those are primarily where we're spending a lot of time, but we'll go anywhere. If
I
there's
love
a
it.
cleanup
Just give the
in
invitation.
need, we'll come.
And we'll make it happen. I love it. Darcy's in the chat saying, if everybody's interested, join the movement. Don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Darcy.
There we go.
Yes,
That's a
we
great
do.
job.
Missing you, girl. So it's really exciting to see this happen. I'm looking forward to see. Last time you said it was about 5,000.
Yeah, almost 5,000 pieces of
We're
trash.
hoping to get even more than that, so we can like double that number, so we can have bigger impact. Like Matthew was saying, serious impact, visibility, all these partners out there. And big up to all the partners out there too. I want to like tell you kudos to
Yeah,
answering that call and saying
definitely.
yes with no hesitation. It really is about you guys and us just coming out and cleaning up. So with that, we're gonna go to our next commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sun Up on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss. Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000.